Well, good morning, Northwest and the Northwest online community. I'm your host this morning. I'm Adam Crust. Alongside of me,
Zach Ringer. What's up, everyone? Real quick, I got a story I got to share. So I'm on a tight budget, right? And I tithed for the first time. I'm taking Financial Peace University, hosted through Dave Ramsey. And I tithed for the first time. And I've been having car problems for the last month. I was told I had a blown head gasket, but I stayed patient and I remained the course. I stayed on my budget and I tithed for the first time. And a week later, me and my family, we decided to work on the car. We found a leak in the hose, took the hose out, replaced it. My car, it's a 2001 Lexus, working good as new. So my message for you all, tithe. I promise, it may seem like you're just throwing your money away. I promise it's not. God answers prayers and he does it in mysterious ways.
That's awesome, Zach. Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah, man.
You know, sometimes you don't really see and reap the rewards yet, and God's always working behind the scenes, I think.
Yes, he is.
So I appreciate you bringing us to a day in the life of you, sharing that miracle. Hopefully it encourages somebody else out there to continue to tithe, or tithe for the first time, maybe even. But we also want to invite you out there that haven't yet stepped foot in our doors, or maybe it's been a while. We want to encourage you to come back in and see us. I know we always embrace you with virtual open arms every single morning here at the Northwest Warm-Up, but we would love to do that physically.
Yes.
And if you like a little space in between, air high fives totally work around here.
Fist bumps,
or the fist bump. Boom.
Yes, sir.
We're versatile, we're flexible. And so we want to ask you to do three things this morning. The online team, go ahead and share where you're chiming in from.
Yep.
Right? Number two, if you feel like it, go ahead and share a little bit about what you got out of last week's sermon from Pastor Aslan.
Yes.
And then lastly, like, subscribe, share the experience on all major platforms.
Yes.
So we want to make sure everybody has a chance to kind of catch what we have going on here, right?
It's called evangelism.
You got it. Virtual evangelism
Yes.
works just like it does in person.
Yes.
So it's exciting. So I'm a little disappointed in Greg Lee. He's out this morning, so you are his replacement, right?
I am. Big shoes to fill, big shirts to fill.
Big shoes and big shirts. That's right. You better believe it. But we got Ruth and June. We see you there. Good morning, and thank you for being here with us. But we have some special guests here this morning, I think, too.
Yes, we do.
So it's not just you and I.
Nope.
So we got to share the love. So I think we have our first guest coming up. A pretty amazing man. I admire him from the top down. Maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. But anyhow, Mr. Phil Chang's here to kind of share a little bit about an event we have coming up, right?
Yeah. Thank you for having me. We've got the comedy date night coming up. We're bringing in 𝗟𝗃 Comedy Lab, which is a local improv comedy group. They work out of downtown Orlando. So you can go there and enjoy the fun that they have there. But we're actually having them come here and do a private event for us for married and dating couples. So if you haven't signed up, please sign up. It's going to be an awesome event. We look to have a lot of fun. It's the first time we've really done anything like this.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to encourage couples to get together, have a good time, laugh. And if you don't know what 𝗟𝗃 Comedy Lab is, it's a improv comedy like Whose Line Is It Anyways, that type of feel. So super excited about it.
Phil, what if you're single like me? Am I still able to attend?
Unfortunately for this event, no. We're catering it to married and dating couples only. But maybe next time we will. But yeah, we're doing it as part of the marriage ministry to encourage couples to date again.
It's awesome.
Should we do a little improv right now?
Sure.
All right, I failed.
Yeah,
I'm good. See?
It's not easy.
Put me on stage.
All right.
This Friday, Phil.
Yeah, careful what you ask for.
That's right.
I'll make it happen.
No,
I
we'll
know
be
somebody.
there. I know me and Vicky, she's already got us signed up, so we're looking forward to it. I love 𝗟𝗃 Comedy Club. I've been there a number of times, so it's a blast.
Yeah,
I mean, it really is. And it's good, clean fun, too.
Absolutely.
So, awesome. Well, thanks, Phil.
Thank you.
Phil, so
Thanks
much.
for having me.
All right, I think it's the first of the month, so
First of the month.
We got our new topic, and of course that means Pastor Peter's going to be our pastor today. So, Pastor Peter, why don't you take a seat?
Yeah,
there he is.
we need your theme music playing in the background.
Yes, we do.
We don't
We
do
do.
that anymore, do we?
I used to come on stage and then dance before I'd actually do any teaching.
Yeah.
And if we get popular demand, if maybe we should take a poll on that, and by popular demand, I'll come
might
back.
start to draw up the following again.
Yeah.
So what can we expect for the start of the month of May?
What can we expect to do? So this month, we're doing a series called New Beginnings, because this is often a time when there is new beginnings. You know, people are changing jobs, people are graduating, going from one level to the next. You know, just new seasons. So you're going to graduate this year?
I'm graduating in 3 weeks.
Wow,
from college.
And you're doing sports broadcasting,
That's
right?
right.
That's kind of cool. So that's cool. I mean, it's going to be a new season for you, right?
Yes.
What I found was, you know, when I was studying after Jesus died and when he was raised from the dead, the disciples were actually in between two seasons, right? The new season that was going to be new life, the risen Christ, the Holy Spirit was coming, as opposed to the season that just happened that they came from, which was miracles that then turned into an execution. They were in this room and they locked the doors, and so they were stuck between a rock and a hard place. They didn't know what was going to come. They know what they just experienced, but now they're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. And what I find is when people are going into a new season, they often go through this difficulty where they feel stuck between a rock and a hard place, because it's easier to stick with what you know, what's familiar, than to actually take a risk and go into the great unknown, which is a new season in life. So that's what we're going to talk about this month and today as well. So should be good.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
Sounds like it. Feel like you're speaking right to me right now, because I always felt like I'm in this time in my life where I'm at the fork in the road.
Yes.
So it's either I'm going to go down this new path and take the risks, take the chances, or I just stick out the course that I'm on now.
I know, and it's tough because it's easier. You know, these phrases like "better the devil you know." You heard that phrase, right? It's better the devil you know than the one you don't know. Well, I mean, life doesn't happen by sitting still, right? You have to keep moving forward, and unfortunately, I don't think it gets easier in life. I think we should become much more trusting in life, but I don't think it gets easier because seasons come and go. I mean, you know, your father passed away. That's a whole new season for you. I mean, my father passed away 20 years ago. That's a whole new season. Changing of jobs. You know, my son's about to graduate. You get to a place where now we have to change our relationship. I have to change my expectations. I mean, it is difficult to do, but we're going to talk about it today because it is a better way of changing seasons than we realize. So it's gonna be good stuff.
Yeah. Before you go,
yes,
we're doing dad jokes for the last couple minutes that we have. Do you have anything off the dome? 5,
yes,
4.
I do.
All right.
Why did the chicken cross the playground?
Why?
To get to the other slide.
Whoop, whoop.
Hey.
Slides right out of that one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, our judge isn't here. I don't know where he went, but Junior's supposed to be here. Oh, my goodness. There he is.
No.
There he is.
All right.
But anyhow, so dad jokes.
Go ahead.
So I would like to make one quick disclaimer. I'm the only dad sitting up here right now, just so everybody knows when you're basing your judgment on us. But okay, here's a good one. Kind of aligns with the church too. So what do runners eat before a big race?
What?
Nothing. They fast. Woo!
All right, I got one for you.
Let's hear it. Let's do it.
So Cinco de Mayo was on Friday, and I went to a Cinco de Mayo party. And like I said earlier, I'm on this really tight budget, so I was supposed to bring something, but I didn't. Although I did bring a small little offering. I brought my Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, there's a number 5 on his packet of mayo. Oh man. Okay.
You like that?
Okay. I don't know. You're going easy on him. All right. So what's Forrest Gump's password?
What is it?
One Forrest One.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that one. Real quick.
All right. One more.
All right. Geologists are the only people that like it when others take their work for granted.
All right. Oh, no. Yeah. Got him.
That was good.
All right. Well, I think we're at time.
Yeah.
So we want to thank you all for being here this morning. Look forward to seeing you in person one day. And Mike and Cindy, good to see you joined us too. But Zach, I guess this is it.
That's it.
Thanks.
Tithe, everyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We love you. Adios.